Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Now, it is rumored that Ooni of Ife drove straight to Akure with his bodyguards and everyone to meet with Queen Naomi upon hearing that Auntie Igby and Auntie Bloblo had visited. You know, that visit that happened in church on that Sunday where we heard that they made mention of the fact that Olori Nam is actually using something on the Oni of Ife, that if she was not using something, there is no way Oni of Ife will be going after her, that what is it she has that they do not have, that she is using something. For people like Naomi, they are just quiet. You might never ever think that they can do you any harm until the harm is done. And they said that was what was said to Olori Naomi, and a situation that made her order her guard to throw these women out of the church, allegedly. That's the rumor we are hearing. And they said that as soon as this happened, Ooni of Ife decided to, go with his convoy to Akure to meet with Naomi and to talk to Queen Naomi about the situation so she doesn't feel bad about it. And they say when he met with Queen Naomi, that it was one of the most romantic moments of the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi. They said he kept touching Queen Naomi um, um, on her pretty face and telling Queen Naomi that nobody is going to hurt her anymore, that they will have to go through him to be able to get to her. That he had always been a king to Olori Naomi, but right now he is going to be a husband to Olori Naomi. Not just Olori Naomi's king, but he is ready to be a king as well as a husband this time around. And Naomi hearing those words of assurance like made her to feel really, really good. She felt really good because the king said to her allegedly that nobody is going to hurt her, that anybody who is going to hurt her this time will have to pass through him. Something that, one would have thought of from the very beginning, because from everything we heard that transpired in the palace of the Oni of Ife, we heard that he never protected Naomi. He protected Naomi to a certain place and left everything there. And these women kept trying to drag her out of her matrimonial home. There, she kept fighting and fighting to a point where she could not fight again. She had to let go, and that is what brought us to where we are today. Right now, with the realization of a lot of things that have happened in the past, the things people have said, and the places people have faulted him as a husband and a king, he is saying to Olori Naomi allegedly that he's going to be a husband as well as a king to Olori Naomi, that he was never a husband, he was just a king to Olori Naomi. And that is very, very refreshing to a lot of people, because we do see a lot of people out there want to see this marriage come to pass. Why are we vested in this? We are vested in this because a lot of people have not gotten over the fact that Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi, are no longer together. These were the power couples that people love so much. They wanted to see them together, and up until now, there are a whole lot of people want to see the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi together. And that is the same reason why I will keep saying that if that is what Naomi would want for herself, all the best. I wish her the very, very best. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the source. It's still on the Royals. Dela writes, how are you guys doing? I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that your day is going well. I hope that the week is going well for you. Happy Eid to all our Muslim friends. We appreciate you. And also to Dela writes, we appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Do not get tired of hearing thank you from me, because I would never get tired of being thankful to you. You've been the reason that this channel has been what it is. I appreciate you so much. If you're here and you're here to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. report reaching us right now is that the Ooni of Ife had to go to Akure to reassure Queen Naomi of his love, allegiance, dedication to, the plight of Queen Naomi. That no matter what happens, nobody is going to hurt Queen Naomi except they pass through him. And this is something a lot of people have always expected. And that for a great king like Ooni of Ife, if there's one thing that people would want is to see that he is protecting his wife as much as possible. Nami has been through a lot. Nami has been mocked. Nami has been, spoken down upon. And, people have really tried to water down her pride, if not for the grace of God and the kind of woman she is, who is so mentally ready for whatever comes her way. Nami would have been thrown very far away. But as it is right now, we are grateful that God is beginning to, restore things. Things are beginning to look good right away, again in the life of Olori Naomi. Now, what we heard allegedly is that Auntie Ikpi and Auntie Bloblo had gone to meet Queen Naomi in church, where they speculated that Queen Naomi is using jazz on the Ooni of Ife, and that Queen Naomi is not doing this ordinarily. That if it were to be like she was doing it ordinarily, that Ooni of Ife would have realized where he is and what is going on. That she must be getting help from somewhere. But one thing about this is that a lot of people who tend to be doing things like this would always think that the other person is succeeding because they are doing the same, route, but not necessarily the same. Over time, we have seen that this thing between Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi is actually love. It does look as if, the love is very strong, as if they love each other so much, as if they cannot do without each other. And I think that is the one thing that has kept them up till this time. And we have had a lot of, revelations from different quarters where they keep saying that the relationship between Olori Naomi and the Ooni of Ife has got a spiritual undertone. Though it looks like it's not moving as fast as possible, I do know that a lot of Naomi's fans will expect things to move better than they are right now, as fast as possible. But of course, at the end of the day, it's important for us to understand that it's not up to man to make that decision, it's God's decision. If at the end of the day, Naomi and the Ooni of Ife will come back together and be together, it's going to be what God would have signed at the end of the day, but there's nothing you and I can do about it. Now, when these women went to church, they said Naomi, who was very, very quiet, looked at the body language of people around her. She realized that people would expect her to do something this time and not have it business like it has always been. And they said she sent her bodyguard and to throw these women out of her church. And they said this one just happened on Sunday. Now, do not forget that these are all alleged information. I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, neither do I attend Queen Naomi's church. This is information we get them from different sources, especially me. I do know that there are a lot of bloggers who are living inside the palace who know exactly what they are saying. But for me, I want to say that it is an alleged information. You have to bear that in mind as you continue to come back. I appreciate you guys so much. So they said she was made to throw these women out, and she was very, very upset over the, accusation that was being leveled against her, that she is actually using something on the Ooni of Ife. But then again, you cannot blame anyone for thinking she is using something on the Ooni of Ife. Who wouldn't think that way for a monarch like that to be going after this woman over and over again when he has gone to marry women from all walks of life, 6 of them? I mean, 6 women were brought into the palace. One would have thought that that would be the end of Queen Naomi, because a lot of people were actually praying that it is the end of Queen Naomi, only to find out that the Ooni of Ife loves Queen Naomi so much, and it looks as though there's nothing he can do without Olori Naomi, and everyone is disappointed. So Ooni has assured Queen Naomi that anybody who will hurt her will have to go through him, Kabiesi, that he has always been a king to Olori Naomi, but this time he is ready to be a husband to Olori Naomi, not just a king. king, that he will be a king as well as a very good husband to Olori Naomi. That Naomi should not worry about what anybody is saying. Naomi should not worry about anybody's opinion, that people's opinion do not have to be her reality. Of course, we know Queen Naomi. If there's anything Queen Naomi is good at, this Queen Naomi is good at keeping herself together and understanding that yes, so indeed people's opinion do not form your own personal reality. Because if she never had that thought process, she would have gone down the drain because people have dragged Queen Naomi. People have dragged Queen Naomi. If there's one woman that has been so dragged, even though she's got a lot of people who love her, it's been Olori Naomi. I wanted to bring you this update. I'm going to bring you more. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.